Ay, 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 ay. Deb's making carne asada. I have no words. Can't even follow that at all.
She is. I just had to sing
That's
about
good.
it. It's
Yes,
so exciting,
that's
and
good.
I'm hungry.
Carne asada burrito bowl is what we're making.
Oh, yum. Shh. Be very quiet. It's really early. We're starting dinner early. This is one of those days where you got to kind of plan ahead a little bit. I'm making carne asada, and that's a steak usually cooked on the grill, or it can be seared on the stovetop, and it's soaked in seasonings and on a bed of rice and vegetables. So what I got to do this morning, though, is to get my steak cut into strips. I'm going to sear mine on the stovetop, and I'm going to put it in a seasoning, and I want it to set. The recipe says it's good if it sets for an hour, but it's even better if it sets for 5 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and make it this morning and have it ready for dinner tonight. So let me show you what we do. The seasoning, the marinade is about a half a cup of cilantro, 1/3 a cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of garlic. This is minced garlic. And a tablespoon of olive oil. Another tablespoon of cumin. Whoops. I think I did okay. I know I spilt a little bit. The spoon wasn't all the way full, so I'm gonna say it's good. Juice of a lime. There's half of a lime. Let's get this other half. That lime had a lot of juice. Okay. And some ground pepper. Okay, we're just going to stir this. And I've already cut my steak. I used a sirloin steak. That's all that I could find at the grocery store today or yesterday. I think it's fine. I'm going to sear it tonight after it's set in this marinade most of the day. So let me see if I can put this into my bowl. I cut it into strips. You need about 1.5 pounds of your steak. I've made this before and we really loved it. So I thought today it was time to try it again. So let me kind of stir this around some, and then I'm going to put the lid on and I'll shake it up a little bit. Yeah, that's going to work really good. Okay, let me get my lid on my bowl. And we'll shake, shake, shake. So I'm going to set it in the fridge for the whole day, and this evening we'll come back and make it.
How do we make it? I have already put together the meat section of it, so that's in another. It's going to be part of the video, but we've got that setting aside. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Okay.
First, but what we're doing here now is we have some vegetables to cut up. We are going to cook those. So carne asada is according to Alexa,
according to our sources, Alexa,
is a steak, usually a skirt steak, or my recipe says a flank steak. I don't have either one of those, and I couldn't find either one of them. So I used a sirloin steak that I cut into strips. And we added some seasonings. We've got a lot of things in it, and it's been sitting in the refrigerator all day, marinating.
Oh.
So to a skillet, in order to cook our vegetables, we're going to add some olive oil, and I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of garlic, which I'm going to estimate here. My pan is heating up, and I've got my olive oil and garlic in, and Mo is cutting an onion.
Mo is struggling peeling the onion, but it's coming along.
Those onions were so hard to get the peeling off.
And you hate to waste that good top layer.
And she's going to cut up a bell pepper, a red one, and
a green
one. And we're going to cook those right here on the stovetop. First, we're going to cook our steak in a minute, but first we got our vegetables to cook.
Okay. So you're going to get the oil hot, and I'm going to give you these veggies, right?
Yes. So that's what we're working on. We'll put a pause right here on the camera, and we'll come right back when we get things in the skillet.
Be back. Aye. We're still making carne asada. And we've got our garlic browned, and now we're going to add onions, peppers, red bell peppers, and green bell peppers to the skillet.
These just have to get tender. Just cook for a few minutes till they get tender. Then we're going to add our rice, our black beans, and another secret ingredient.
Oh, I love secret ingredients.
I love Mexican food. Just pretty much anything that we make.
Too.
I just love it. Let me turn the camera down so you can see how pretty these look in the skillet.
Oh, yeah. We're not even letting y'all watch us cook. You're just watching our faces.
They want to hear you sing some more.
Oh, I'm sure that's it. I'm sure.
But the onions, peppers, and and garlic taste so good together to me.
They do.
But another step to do ahead in this recipe is go ahead and cook your rice. I use jasmine rice, but you can use brown rice, whatever kind you like. I've already cooked my rice, and it's been sitting for a little while, so I'm just going to add rice to this whenever we get the vegetables done. I'm going to turn that eye up just a little bit.
All right.
And let it cook a little bit quicker.
Okay, we'll be back when these are tender.
Don't those peppers and onions look good?
They certainly smell good.
Certainly do.
they certainly do.
All right, so I'm going to add 1 can of drained and rinsed black beans.
Okay. Woohoo!
And I'm going to add 3 cups of already cooked rice.
1.
Rice of your choice, whatever kind you like.
Those are happy cups.
Yes, they are.
2.
And 3. There's your rice. And then we're going to add a half a cup or more if we need it of red enchilada sauce. That is the special ingredient here. I'm going to pour that in.
I say more.
More.
I say more.
Let's just add more.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want it to be dry, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. We'll eyeball it and see how it looks.
Man.
And then this is going to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Just kind of get everything warmed up, and we're going to take it out of the pan because we have to cook our steak. Here's our steak. It's been cut. It's cut into strips. And it's been marinating in some olive oil, some soy sauce, and Worcestershire sauce, and cilantro and lime juice. So that is what we're going to put on top of this after it's all ready. Said and done, yes.
So we're going to let this cook for 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we have removed the rice mixture from the eye, and we've added a skillet with a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil in it.
So as soon as that butter melts, then I'm going to put in my steak. But maybe let me show you the veggies. It's pretty heavy. Let me get it.
Yeah, it is.
Here are the rice and the veggies. I could eat it. I could just eat that right there.
Too.
That would actually be perfect for me. And if I added some avocado on top and some tomatoes,
yummy.
I could eat just that right there.
Yep.
So we are working on. Let me go ahead and butter's pretty much melted.
Go ahead and smear that around, Deb.
So I'm going to add our steak pieces to this. Turn that eye up a little bit.
Okay.
This the recipe says to cook them for about 5 minutes or until the doneness that you like. I like mine to be done, so it'll probably be at least 5, if not a little longer. So we're going to let that come up to temperature and cook for a few minutes, and then we're going to put together a Carne Asada burrito bowl for you. We'll be back. Okay, y'all. It is time to put our Carne Asada burrito bowls together. Look at our steak.
Yeah.
Turned out so good. We've already done a taste test on it, and it's really, really good.
It's very tender.
Very tender. It's sirloin steak that we cooked. Just delicious. So we're going to put everything together. First thing you do is your rice and vegetables in the bottom of your bowl. You can mix in the meat if you want to. I like to do it separately. So
I think so.
We'll put in our rice and vegetables, and then we're going to add some steak to the top of that. And then you can add your toppings, which we've got some. Do you like tomatoes on yours?
Yeah.
Add some tomatoes, and I've got avocados. Put some avocado slices on here. I don't know why I thought. There we go. If you like sour cream, you can add some sour cream to it.
I don't want sour cream.
Okay. If you like onions, you could chop up an onion.
We've got onions in there, though.
We did. You're right. There is some onions in the rice mixture. So there we go. We've got this Carne Asada burrito bowls.
Are we going to try it?
Sure. Let's do. They are just so tasty, full of flavor. I think you'll love them. I think your family will love them.
Yeah, we've already tried the meat, so.
Yes, I'm going to get down here and get some rice and veggies. Jalapenos would be good with this too. We didn't put any in it, but it's really good.
Makes me want to do a Mexican hat dance.
I've got a coffee.
Yummy, yummy. You know, it's got a little kick to it, Deb. I guess it's an enchilada sauce. But y'all, these are really, really good. This would be great to feed your family on. You could start having a Mexican night in your family. If you don't do that already, we do Wednesday nights, and we usually eat out because that's the night we go to Bible study, and we don't have time to go home or cook or anything. So we go eat Mexican on Wednesday nights. So that's our Mexican night. So fix you a Mexican night at your house with your family, and this would be a great thing to serve.
I think it is the enchilada sauce. Got a little bit of heat to it. Something got to me there and got me coughing. But yeah,
so
make your own
Carne Asada
burrito bowl.
Burrito bowl.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.